Hey guys, thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Andy McMahon, and I am a co-owner of Duncanville Bookstore. We are a brick and mortar store here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We are just south of I-20. We have a physical location located at 101 West Camp Wisdom, Suite J here in Duncanville, and we have been in business for over 50 years. My family and I have owned the business for over 20. And we are a pretty aggressive buyer in the DFW area. And what we wanted to show you today is a collection that we picked up not too awful long ago. We get phone calls and emails and get contacted almost on a daily basis with people that are trying to sell anything from single issues of comics. We get larger collections that may be as much as a warehouse or a storage unit full. We get toys, we get records, we get movie posters. Just about anything comes through the door. We're always surprised what we are offered throughout the weeks. And this is a collection that we purchased probably less than a week ago. And I wanted to do an unboxing because I think this is a perfect collection to show everybody kind of what we see whenever somebody comes in and offers us something for sale. A little bit of background on this one. A couple that we had bought something from several months ago decided to reach out to us again. Their father, the young lady's father of the couple, is retired, and she said that he is pretty bored, so he went to a storage auction and purchased a storage unit. And inside the storage unit, they said was a lot of different items, including a giant rubber duck, which we did not make an offer on, mannequins, clothes, and things like that. But stuck off in the corner were these 3 boxes of comics plus a couple of boxes of toys, including a really cool batch of later Gen 1 Transformers, which we'll be making a video of in the near future. But they decided to bring this stuff in. They thought it was pretty cool, and they wanted to see if we were interested. And we are so very thankful that they did, because this turned out to be a really cool set of books. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through each of these boxes, and we're going to do a flip through, and you're going to see exactly what I saw whenever we look through this for the first time. This is in the same bags and boards. It's in the same boxes. It is exactly how we saw it. Nothing has been staged. And we will go through, we will highlight some of the books that we were able to get, and give some more details after we do the flip through. So, all right, guys, let's take a look. Let's see what we got. And we will go from there. All right, so here is box number 3. And this one had some duplication up in the front. You can see multiple copies of some of these Marvel premieres. Everything looks like it's in pretty decent shape. There's some Black Panther issues, Black Panther versus the Klan. So as I was going through this box, we get up to right around in here, and I'm like, all right, hopefully this is a full set of Secret Wars. It doesn't look like it's in the best shape because it's not bagged and boarded, but issue number 8 is missing. But all the rest of them are there. There's still good stuff in there. This is a book that I did not catch the first time. As you can see, it is signed by Stan Lee. So there's an autographed book in there that eluded me whenever I first looked. You've got another copy of this first solo story for Thanos. You've got more copies of the cameo appearance of Doomsday. You got Jay and Silent Bob. More copies of the McFarlane Spider-Man issue. Multiple copies of the first Archangel. Got some Gambit issues, some Harley Quinn issues. More Marvel premieres, some Man-Wolves, Paladins, some Tigra, things like that. Nothing really big keys in that. There's a second solo Thanos story, some Deathlock stories in Astonishing Tales. Got a rough copy of Jonah Hex #1. Got another copy of the Spider-Man #1. Got a few turtles. Things like this. So by the time I was getting to this part, I figured that the box had pretty well petered out and wasn't going to really surprise me with anything. There's a full set. I believe it's a full set of Secret Invasion. So I figured we were pretty well done with finding all the jewels in here. But as we keep going, because you have to look at everything, you can't sit there and just assume that there isn't anything else in there. Got some Dead Man issues. Got some more Death of Superman. Got some issues that are backwards. They weren't anything. Got some reprint issues. Got some EC reprints. Come across a Solo Son of Satan in Marvel Spotlight 12. That's a good one. Giant Size Dracula #2. It's a pretty good one. Got a signed Darkness 1. A signed Darkness #6. So I figured that we had finally got to the end of the good stuff. But then you've got a newsstand copy of Wolverine 88. Got an Origin #1. Reprint of Hulk 180 and 181. You've got a newsstand copy of Wolverine #1. You've got a nice copy of Wolverine, the limited series Wolverine #1. You've got the first MODOK. Got an early Justice League. You've got first King Shark. You've got a signed Jim Lee Wildcats X-Men book. And you got some more of the Wildcats book. And that is the end of box #3. All right, this is box #2. So you started off with this one with a Devil Dinosaur #1. It's also a newsstand. Got a nice Dave Stevens Rocketeer. X-Men 137. Got the Johnny Cash one-shot. Transformers #1. You got an early appearance of Thrawn. You got Dr. Aphra. You got the Danzig cover for Crystal Warrior #8. First appearance of Warlord in first issue special #8. You got some Harley Quinn issues. Nice run of Harley Quinns into the Suicide Squad. Got some variants. Got a Marvel Team Up 141, early appearance of the Black Costume. What If, featuring Planet Hulk. That's the first appearance of Scar. Avengers Annual #10's first Rogue. War is Hell #9, first Death in Marvel. Got the Jim Lee Punisher War Journal. First Gamora. First Tombstone. Blitzkrieg #1, another first Gamora. First Squirrel Girl. Last issue for Transformers, always tough to find. Got a Black Widow #1. This is the DF variant, still sealed. Still got the COA. This is the recalled edition for Wolverine 131. Got the ethnic slur in it. Got a Thanos issue appearance in Captain Marvel 28. Second appearance of Rocket Raccoon in comics. Got a cameo appearance for one of the villains. You got a nice copy of Tales to Astonish 89. Some Brother Voodoo appearances in Strange Tales. Some older Strange Tales. First Jack-O-Lantern. Some Marvel premieres. early Squirrel Girl appearance. First Great Lake Avengers. First Azrael. Got a Harvey #1 from the 60s, or actually very early 70s. Got the solo Power Girl story and showcase. First James Rhodes as Iron Man. Got some Deathlock issues and Astonishing Tales. Got some Kazar stories. Marvel premieres again. Alright, Giant Size Invaders #1. Some Jack Kirby Silver Star issues. None of them were signed. I checked. Alright. Got a very low grade Amazing Spider-Man 194, First Black Cat. That'll make an affordable copy for somebody. First Toxic Avenger. First Aliens vs. Predator story. Got a Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man at #1. Always a cool book to get. Got some Jim Lee X-Men. Got a Thanos appearance in Avengers Annual 7. Thunderbolts 1. First Bloodsport. Another First Jack-O-Lantern. Reprint of an early Ant-Man story in Marvel Feature. Angel and Ape #1. First Terrax. And then a bunch of the Return of Superman, ending with a Moon Knight issue. So that is box #2. Good stuff in that. All right, so here is box #1. This is the first box that I looked at whenever the collection came in. Usually with me, at some point looking through the boxes, something will trigger me to start adding up and really get invested in wanting to buy the collection. And I will show you the point whenever we get to it. So starting off, you got the John Byrne Silver Surfer #1, first Silver Sable, first Firestorm, ROM 1, first Scott Lang as Ant-Man. So far everything's looking good. You got a really rough copy of New Teen Titans #1. You got an Archangel, first appearance of Archangel in X Factor 24. Got the classic Ant-Man Hawkeye cover. You've got a Savage She-Hulk #1. A Black Panther #1. First appearance of Mask. You've got a Nova #1. First Vigilante and New Teen Titans Annual #2. A Ms. Marvel #1. Our Love Story #1. Spider-Woman #1. Nice classic cover for Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #7. First Superboy Prime. Hot Wheels #1. Now, when I came across this issue, this is a very difficult issue for us to find. By the time I hit this, I knew that I was going to start adding in my head to see what it was all going to add up to for us to be able to make an offer. So you've got the first Guardians of the Galaxy. You got a McFarlane Spider-Man #1, Simpsons #1, first James Rhodes appearance, first Collector appearance. This is the book that ended up sealing the deal for me, and we are less than a quarter of a way through the box. This is Amazing Spider-Man 400. This is the white retailer variant. The regular copy has a grayish tombstone on it. The retailer editions have the all white. It's cardstock. It's got a couple of dings on it, but this is a really hard book to find. I've probably only ever owned a handful in the entire time that I've been dealing in comics. So when I found this, I had hopes that this was going to be a pretty special collection. Next up is the first Nightwing. Got a Gru #1 from '82. Got another Avengers #17. Second Abomination. First Death in Sandman. Got a first print Killing Joke. You can always tell the first print because it's embossed and it's green. First Huntress. Got the, I believe it was UNICEF that you had to send off for this one. So this is a good mail away issue. Classic Punisher issue. First Illuminati. First Apocalypse. Warlord #1. First Whiplash. First Rogue and X-Men. First Dinobots. Got a full Doomsday Clock. Got another McFarlane X-Men 1. Another Nova 1. Another Superboy Prime. Another Firestorm #1. Got a first print Harbinger #1. It's always a tough book to get. Got an early War Machine. Dynamite #1. The Jack Kirby Sandman #1. Got an early World's Finest. First Doomsday. It's a second print, but it's the first Doomsday. Cameo for Doomsday. X-Men versus Avengers. Got the Kevin Smith Daredevil #1, which is a great read, by the way. Got a bunch of Clerks, including Jay and Silent Bob. Got some reprints for some classic DC issues. Early Superboy. Got the Death of Superman, still sealed. Got an 80-page giant with Superman. Got some West Coast Avengers. Got the marriage of Scarlet Witch and Vision. Got the second appearance of the Gray Hulk. Got Isis #1. Got a 4-color 790 with a John Wayne cover. Black Lightning #1. Alex Ross's first art. First Bloodsport. First Nebula. First Jason Todd as Robin. Got a Lady Death Chromium cover. Got an early Betty and Veronica annual. That is a toy reprint. Got some more reprints for DC. This is the oldest book that's in here. That's a 4-color 275 with a Donald Duck cover. Got a Micronauts #1. Got a first full appearance on the New Warriors. Got Ronin. First Toxic Avenger. Animaniacs #1. First time that Captain America picked up Thor's hammer. This one's an under-the-radar book. This is the first cameo appearance of Watchmen and Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. First Doctor Who in comics. You got First Claw. Got a nice Captain America versus Black Panther issue. First John Byrne X-Men art. Got some more Marvel premieres. Shogun Warriors #1. Second print for New Mutants 87. Part 1 of the Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow by Alan Moore. Second Deathstroke. Now this book is the 1 in 15 variant for iZombie #1. I'll be honest with you, I didn't catch it the first time I went through it. It was when we were prepping for this video. I found it whenever we did that. So that was a really good surprise. That's a hard to find issue. Got a Booster Gold 1. That's the third Nova 1. This is a book that is really heated up. We have a Spider-Man 1. Classic Wolverine versus Captain America cover. First appearance of Longshot. And then you end with some first issue specials and Firestorm and Batman and the Outsiders #1. So that is box #1. All right, guys, that is our unboxing video for this newest collection to Duncanville Bookstore. You have done the flip through and you have seen exactly what I saw the day that we bought this. So now the next step is we will start processing this. It usually takes us about a week to do this many boxes. There's a lot of good stuff in there that needs to be checked and double checked and graded and stuff like that. We are hoping to have this out for sale beginning on March the 10th. Be sure to like our Facebook page so you can see the updates on that. We will be offering the entire collection up through Facebook albums. And then after that, they will go into the store and or on our eBay. So be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see more videos like this. Also, follow us on your favorite social medias. We are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And all of those links are below. They are also in the comments, so you can click on the links and follow and subscribe as needed. Otherwise, if you do have anything for sale and you're in the DFW area, be sure to give the store a call. All the store information is linked down below as well. If you are not in the area, you can contact us via email or through the website at duncanvillebookstore.com. Send us some pictures on what you have, give a description on what you got, and we will see about what it will take to come see you. Also, if you are in the DFW area and your collection is too big, we will come to you and we will take a look and see what you have. Just set up an appointment and we will make sure that we come out and take a look and see what we can do for you. All right, guys, on behalf of Duncanville Bookstore, I want to thank you for joining in and watching. Keep an eye out because we will be coming back with more stuff soon. Otherwise, have a great evening and we will catch you next time. See you guys.